Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to the first, I hope, of many episodes of Monday Morning Makeup. I sort of came up with this because I wanted to have an opportunity to use some of the things that I have in my basket for the week on camera with you all, because I know I don't take pictures of my makeup, so you never get to see the looks that I create with my makeup basket. And also, just to kind of chat with you all about stuff that's going on in the makeup world, if anything is going on. I do have a few things I definitely want to discuss with you all. I have my little cup of sunshine here. Today I have just some apple cider. It is the holiday, so it's apple cider. Normally it'll be tea or something like that. But we have our little cup of sunshine this morning. So you'll see me drinking this. And it's sitting on a little mug warmer so my drink doesn't get too cold. But I'm going to get started. I'm going to be doing makeup from A to Z. So this video might be kind of long. Also, it might not be a Monday morning when you watch this, but just do know that this is morning when I'm doing my makeup. So we will get started. And the first thing I'm going to use, I have on my makeup table, because this is one of the things that I want to use up. And this is from Good Molecules. It is the silicone-free priming moisturizer. Even though I have a moisturizer on already, I still want to use this as a primer and finish it up because I've had this for a moment. So I am just going to put that on like I would any other moisturizer. And it is indeed very moisturizing. So if you don't need it as a primer, but you just want to moisturize your skin, probably I would say at night, because this has no SPF in it. This is very moisturizing and works very well up under my makeup so far. I am going to have to grab my eye primer and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm going to prime my eyes first. I'm going to do my eyes first and then do my foundation, which is how I normally do my makeup. So I'm going to be using the Makeup by Mario Master Eye Prepping Set, and it is in the shade Deep. And we're going to use this shade here only because that's the one that I have been using on a regular basis. Once I hit pan on this one, I'll use the darker one. But I just put it on my fingers and sort of tap it on. And I'm doing this first today because I don't want to worry about messing up my brows once I get this on. And then once it is on, it is on. So one of the things that kind of popped up for me, sort of popped up in the last couple of days, that I wanted to talk about, and that is that new Pat McGrath Star Wars collection that she just announced. I don't know if it's even available for sale yet or if it's just the announcement that I saw. But what is getting on my nerves about this release, no originality whatsoever. We just decided that we wanted to slap some new artwork on the Midnight Sun palette and add a few other items to the collection. I'm going to set that with the powder in this palette. We just wanted to add a few other items to the collection, and we wanted to call it a Star Wars collection. And what makes it even worse is, let me check my phone, but I think that the Midnight Sun palette might be on sale, or it was recently on sale. I know that it comes out, this collection comes out on the 16th, so Friday. But I noticed that this new Star Wars palette it's going to be $128. and which is the regular price of her palette, so no markup because of the collaboration. But it's already bad enough that those things are expensive, and they've gone up $3 over the last year's price. And these palettes are like always on sale. This is 3/6. I don't even, okay. So it's Mothership 6 Midnight Sun. Actually right now it is full price $128, but I believe it was recently on sale for $77. So because you put some new packaging, this is not the brush that I want. Because you put some new packaging on it and you call it the Star Wars collection, you want to charge $128 for that. There's no originality. Most of us right now are looking for something new from Pat McGrath. We don't want to buy the same palette that we already have over and over again just because it has new packaging. So I know a lot of people, like I was reading the comments on Instagram, and a lot of people are like seriously upset, which I don't blame them, but seriously upset because she just slapped some new artwork on an old palette. So needless to say, I'm not interested in anything from that Star Wars collection. When I first saw the packaging, I was like, ooh, maybe I can get a new Mothership. But no such luck because she decided she wasn't doing the most. A lot of people were calling it a money grab, which I mean, I can't be mad at them for thinking that either, because there's no originality to it. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on with Pat McGrath lately. It's almost like she's getting a little bit tone deaf to her customers. Her customers are constantly asking for like less pink makeup, more color. We want blues, we want greens, we want something different in the Motherships. And she keeps coming out with these mostly pink Motherships. It seems like the little 5-pan palettes that come like in a row like this that are a little bit cheaper. Oh, and I'm using the Fenty, what do they call it? Brow MVP in soft black. It seems like those have a little bit more originality to them than her Motherships. So I'm just going to sit back. I have not bought the last 2 Motherships. I'm still trying to buy the first 3 because I don't have those. But those sell out so fast. But those are like some of her most original and most colorful. So I'm just going to sit back and wait for those. Maybe they'll go on sale once they get back in stock, because they sold out over her other sale. And I'm waiting to see what the next Mothership looks like, because I don't think I'm going to buy Utopian Dreams, nor am I going to buy the Mothership 10, which I don't think, I mean, I don't know the name of that one. I just know it's the Mothership 10. So we won't be purchasing that. But I don't know. I feel like hiking up prices and not necessarily giving customers what they want is going to knock Mother Pat off her throne. So I really hope that she listens to her customers, especially with these Motherships. These Motherships are expensive, so we want what we want. And if you want us to pay what you want us to pay, you got to give us what we want. Sorry, brows require a little bit of concentration. So I am a little bit quiet here. Alright, so I'm just going to kind of brush these into place. My brows are never the same. I don't think anybody's are. But I'm just going to brush these up a little bit, especially in this front part. Alright. So brows are done. I think I'm going to go ahead and get into the palette that I am going to be using today. And that is the Blend Bunny Cosmetics All Done Up palette. and this is her newest palette, and it is available on her site as we speak. This for me is like perfect because of the way she set it up. When I first looked at it, I thought it was quite boring, but I saw a few people do videos on it, and then I kind of saw the concept of it. You have definitely 5 different looks in this palette, and you can just go straight down the column, which is what I'm going to do today, and you'll have your entire look. And it is supposed to be her version of a neutral palette, which is pretty neutral. I believe this would be a very nice everyday palette. And oh, did I say it's $36 on her website, so pretty affordable. So I am going to take my BK Beauty 201 brush, which is just a blending or crease brush, and I am gonna go down this row here, and I am gonna go with the shade Pouty, which is sort of the, I call sort of caramel green, caramel brown type of color. And of course that is going in the crease, and when I put it on, it is a little bit darker than what I thought, but still a decent sort of transition color. I pull the film off the mirror. And still a nice everyday color. I would say go kind of easy on this shade, because on camera it's looking like not so dark, but in person it's a little bit darker than what I'm used to putting in my crease. Alright, so crease is done. That's pretty. Would I wear that? I mean, I would probably wear this like just by itself, maybe with another matte eyeshadow, and be done for the day. We are going to go in with a shade that I'm going to put on my outer corner. I'm going to use a smaller, I need a, let me grab this Pat McGrath. I mean this, I have Pat McGrath on the brain. We are going to grab Sonia G, the little cleaning mat, and I'm just going to kind of clean this brush off a little bit. And I am using the BK Angie Hot and Flashy A502 little mini blending brush, which is really good for hooded eyes, they said. But I'm going to use it because it is a smaller blending brush, and I'm going to put it like on the outer portion of my eyes. All right, so we're going to go in with the shade Ready, and that is the shade right here, and that is going to go on very carefully because these seem to be pretty pigmented on this part of my lid. All right, so since I'm on the road of releases, ColourPop just came out with the Aurora collection. I just recently had to like text a friend of mine when it first came out, and I texted her a picture of it and asked her what she thought of it. She was like, no, it doesn't do anything for her. I was like, yeah, no, I'm not feeling it either. It seems to be very blue and green heavy, which I know they were going for like Aurora Borealis or something like that, but yeah, no, it absolutely, like, I definitely know I have a lot already of blue and green palettes, especially because I have the Beauty Bay, I think the Midnight palette, and then they have another green one, and I have the large ones. So that is enough blue and green for me. Plus I have my old BH Cosmetics Sweet Shop palettes, and I have like all the blue and green I could get. I just thought, I mean, I don't want to say, I guess the concept is there, but it's just, I guess it's my age or something, because it's the most impractical thing I have ever seen. What on earth would I do with this Aurora? I would probably use like a few colors out of it, which is a whole waste of a palette and a whole waste of my money. So this 2023 here is going to find me being more selective, especially because towards the end of 2022 I kind of lost my mind with buying eyeshadow palettes. This 2023 is going to find me being more selective with these eyeshadow palettes that I'm picking up, because I'm finding myself repeating my eyeshadows over and over again. So yeah, we're just not doing it. Just not doing it. Another one that I feel the same way about is from Ace Beauté, and I love Ace Beauté. I love the quality of their shadows. I love the color stories. But there are two new palettes, the Envy palette and the Aura palette. Look like palettes I already have. I feel like the Envy palette reminds me of the, what is that green? The Wilderness palette from Beauty Bay. And the Aura palette reminds me of a palette I either have from Unearthly Cosmetics, or either Unearthly Cosmetics, or I can't remember the other company that I have a palette from, that it just looks so much like. And as much as I like, oh, we are going in with the shade Wink, and that is this shade right here. This shade looks sort of toppery-ish, so not very pigmented, sort of glittery. It does look like it can be built up. But yeah, the Ace Beauté palettes, the newest releases, which I'm sure if you collect Ace Beauté, it would be worth getting because their quality is amazing. And or if you are someone who does not have a very large collection and you know these are not colors that you already have, it would be perfect. It just looks, I mean, you all know that my collection is large. So it just, when I first saw them, they just immediately made me think like, this is something that I already have. So going to pass by on those two also. And then that drives me right into another beauty brand that I wanted to talk about, which is Unearthly Cosmetics. All right, so I'm going to, before I jump into that, I'll take the fluffy brush that I had before and just sort of blend over the top. Just to make it blend in a little bit. These are very glittery. I'm going to take this one that I had before and just sort of just dot it into Ready Again. Just kind of blend this end part here, because that glitter looks like it's taking over and it is running into my other shadow. So just going to do a little bit there. I do have a little bit of fallout, which I'm glad I did my eyeshadow first, and the fallout is from that glittery shade. Nothing else gave me fallout, so that is easy to wipe away. I am going to grab another brush here, and we'll just grab like a little flat shadow brush, and this is the Rephr 02. Just a little flat brush here, and I'm going to go in with the shade Close Up, which is at the top here. It is a nice peachy shade. My camera is sort of blowing it out so it doesn't look, it looks white, but it's not. And we'll just use that on the brow bone here. It's almost a little bit too pink for the brow bone, but it's helping me to sort of blend these shades that I have up at the top. Alright, so done with the main part of the eyes. I'm going to take the Maybelline Tattoo Studio gel liner pencil, gel pencil liner. This is in the shade Mover Smooth Walnut, and looks like this. And it's one of the pencils that looks like it's supposed to twist up, but you sharpen it. And I'm just going to go into the waterline, and I like it because it's a black alternative. It's a softer brown, so you don't quite get that stark line up under your eyes, but you do get some definition. Alright, and then I'm going to take Pouty and Ready and go back under, the lower lash line. So what I was saying, and we'll use this Sonia G Lotus brush. It's my favorite so far for the lower lash line. Just kind of brushing it off. I had a darker color on it. Unearthly Cosmetics had a fantastic Black Friday sale. This is the shade Pouty. Fantastic Black Friday sale. I looked at some stuff. I was like, oh, I'm gonna go get that. By the time I got back to it, it was sold out. But also when I went back to see if I could pick it up, they had a sign. I went down a little bit too far at the top of their website, and they are not taking any more orders for the rest of the year. That irritated my entire soul, because Unearthly Cosmetics is not a new company. They used to be Alien Cosmetics, but they changed their name. Granted, okay, we're going to go into Ready just a little bit, just like here, and just tight to, yeah, that's all I'm doing. Just tight right there, and then we'll be done with that. And I'm going to put some mascara on. Yeah, they're not a new brand. I mean, I know they might still be a small company. I don't know how many employees they have. That could probably be the case. But that really irritated me that they did not have. I'm going to go in one more time with that Lotus brush. I want to go back in with the shade Wink and just kind of finish like my inner corner and right up under the lower lash line at the beginning of it. Okay, just to bring a little bit of light to the situation. Yeah, I was so mad because even though I'm thinking even though you may still have some product left, some stock left on what I possibly wanted, I can't get it now because you all are overwhelmed. You all are overwhelmed, okay? I understand. Granted, other companies, and I don't know, maybe you can't afford to do this, hired extra people. And I don't mean like other like indie brands. I don't know what they do, but this is what stores normally do. You know, Christmas is going to be your biggest season. Black Friday is going to be your biggest day. Why wouldn't you like plan it in advance that you might need extra help fulfilling orders? You knew that everybody was going to be waiting specifically for your Black Friday sale, and you were not prepared. So that just kind of irritated me a little bit. So now I guess I have to wait. If I still want to buy what I wanted to buy, I have to wait until the beginning of the year. I think by then I might put myself on a no buy and not buy anything. I definitely need to go on a no buy. Definitely need. I think I filled up another drawer with eyeshadow palettes. Hence the reason why I had to declutter some stuff, which it needed to be decluttered anyway because it was rather old, but just kind of rambling on that one a little bit. You shouldn't ramble and try to do your mascara at the same time. It does not work. So I'm going to be quiet. Okay. That's that. I think I am done with the eyes. And even though the color Wink seems a little bit toppery, I was able to build it up, and it is a very pretty shade. It is a very glittery shade, but really pretty. I'm going to actually quickly just swatch these shades down here. Hopefully you can see them a little bit better. I have like an umbrella light here that I just so my color can be sort of even. So that's pretty. Yeah, these colors. These colors, I mean, the colors are really pretty. Some of them just seem a little toppery-ish. Wipe my fingers. So these are the shades. That shade, this one here is the one I have on my lid. This one is called Starlet, which looks like a greenish gold. This one is called Centerfold, definitely a gold. This one is called Shine. It's sort of a, I guess I would call it sort of a duochrome type effect. It's, I don't know, but it looks a little bit like tealish, turquoisey-ish type glitters in it, and then you have Accentuate, which looks like a silver. So yeah, those are the shimmery shades in there. Oh, let me see if I can swatch close up for you, because in the pan it looked white, and hope my camera, but this is the actual shade of it. It's not white at all. It's like a peachy pink shade. Or not pink, it's like a peachy shade. So that is it with the palette. The eyes are done. I am going to go into my foundations, and this week I switched out my foundations, and I am going to be using the Sephora Best Skin Ever foundations. I have it in 35N and 50N. I am going to shake those up a bit and mix them together. So we're going to do a pump of each. And I'm just going to kind of mix it together on my hand and just go ahead and put it on. Alright, and I'm going to take a brush and see which one we're going to use today. Let's just, yeah, let's just use the one I've been using because I need to wash it anyway. This is the Sonia G Jumbo Base, and I'm going to just spray it with my setting spray. Okay, what's going on with the sprayer on my setting spray here? Okay, this is annoying because this is not cheap. This is the Charlotte Tilbury spray, and the sprayer won't. The sprayer just stopped spraying. Okay, I'm quite annoyed with that. You see how much is still left in here. I did not break this at all. I don't know if it shouldn't be like, the tip of it should not be. Alright. Alright, so we are going with Old Faithful. And that is my Fix Plus. It sprays. And I am just going to use, we'll just use this mirror here that I have in my hand. And we'll pop on the foundation. I really, really like the Sephora foundation. It is just as good, if not better, than some of those high-end foundations that they sell. And when you can get, I missed the, did I miss it? I think I missed, what's today? Oh, today is the 11th. I think today is the last day for their 20% off still, and their 30% off of Sephora items. I have to check and see. Alright, found it. Okay. Camera stopped on me, so I don't know where I stopped, but I am going to lightly set my makeup with the Sephora Micro Smoothed Baked Powder, and I have it in the shade 60 or Deep. And I'm going to take this brush here. This is supposed to be a jumbo bronzer from Sonia G, but I've been using it as a powder brush. Alright, and I'm going to take, I have a new bronzer that I picked up from Mented, and it is the, it just says bronzer in Yacht Life, and Yacht Life looks like this. And I'm going to grab the, where is it? Here it is. Yeah, here it is. The Niji Pro from Sonia G, and that is what I have been using for my bronzer. And we shall bronze. Ooh, yeah, that's pretty. Ooh, but you can overdo it real quick. Try to even that out. Okie doke. That is definitely bronzed. And I'm going to take just this little fluffy brush from here. This is the Rephr 05. And I'm going to take the Benefit blush in Terra. And it looks like this. And I'm going to put that on the cheeks. I don't know how pigmented this is, so we will be careful. This has a, I need to be able to see what I am doing. Okay. Okay. So that is Terra. I'm trying to move all the stuff I used to one side here, out of my way. I am still mad about this spray not working. And I think, oh, I'm going to use the MAC Black Panther highlighter, and this is one of their extra dimension skin finishes, and this is in the shade Royal Challenge, and it looks like that. And I'm going to take this brush from Sephora. So this is the 87 Pro Highlight. And we shall just, this is pretty. Okay. So the last thing I am going to use is also going to be from Blend Bunny, and this is their what's a little set, the lip color and the lip pencil. The lip pencil does not have a name on it. I think in the future they plan to put the names on it, but I don't know if it was some error or something, but they just kind of put them together as a set. And then the I don't know if this is a gloss. I can't see, the writing is too small. Oh, it's a matte lip cream. And that's on the front. And this is in the shade Doll Face. So I'm going to just grab this compact here to use. And this shade, I think it's like a dark chocolatey shade, I am hoping. No. It is like a, this might have been meant for the other, but I'm going to use it. It reminds me of, not Currant, Night Moth maybe? Okay. Very creamy. And then this is the liquid lipstick. Okay. Very pretty. And one little pass into the container was it. Oh, I forgot to put my I am always a mess with lip color. I forgot to put my concealer on, so let's do that real quick. Let's see. From using the whatchamacallit foundation, Sephora foundation, I don't feel like I need a whole heck of a lot of concealer, so I'm only going to just dot like a little bit. And this is the LYS Triple Fix, and this is in the shade DN3. So I am just going to sort of put a little bit right here in this little crease where I have bags, and that is all that I am using. And then I'll just buff it or sort of tap it out. And this is a Sonia G Soft concealer, which I need to wash desperately. And we will just try not to mess my eyeshadow up. Alright, I kind of finished my makeup without talking about everything I was talking about. Anyway, so this is the look. This is my Monday morning makeup. I'm just going to use this and just sort of tap. I'm not even putting anything else on there. This is my Monday morning makeup. And hopefully I will get to do these like every Monday. Trying to switch it up a little bit with my channel and do some things which require me to use the makeup that I have, and not just always talk about the new things that are coming out, or haul the new things that are coming out. So that is it, and I hope you enjoyed the video. The last question that I have for you all, and you all can get with me down in the comment section what you think about it. I just read like in the past couple of days about Keke Palmer sort of getting on people for saying that she was ugly because she didn't have makeup on, which I think is disgusting. I always think that I think she's always been a cute girl. Ever since she was a little kid, I think she's been a cute girl, and she says, and I agree with her 100%, that she's beautiful not because of what she looks like, but because of her heart. Let me see if I can, but that's basically the gist of it. It's not what she looks like, it's who she is that makes her beautiful. That's what basically, I won't look up the quote, but that's basically what she meant. So I want to know what you all think about the criticizing that she received for what she looks like without any makeup on, which we've seen her several times with no makeup on. So I don't know why all of a sudden it's a big deal that you see her without makeup on. And also, what do you all feel about the fact that she's pregnant? I love it, but I feel so old because I remember her as a little girl. Now she's all grown up and she's 29 years old and she's having a baby. Congratulations to her, but she just made me feel several years older. Thank you all so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. If you are already subscribed, please make sure you hit that notification bell so you know when I have a new video coming out. Have a great day, and may your day be as flawless as your makeup. Bye.